A bit of cloud cover overhead for today's encounter. And with me in the box, former Melbourne captain Gary Lyon.
G'day, Hutto. Today should be a good match.
Today we have the Bulldogs coming up against the visiting team. They run on in full confidence, they're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it.
It's a big day for the visiting team forwards. If they can get on top of the Bulldogs' defence, they'll go a long way to winning the game.
Late September. They run on in full confidence, they're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. The captains prepare for the toss of the coin. The visiting team kicking to the right of screen. We prepare for what shapes as an We're underway. Tap down. Bone Cruncher controlled the difficult ball. Gathered by 26. 16 gets the loose ball. Hacks it out of there. Great grab. Gets a hand in. 23 intercepts it from the bounce. The ball ends up going to ground. Moves the ball along the wing. Didn't disguise that well enough. And it's been called deliberate. 26 with a chance to line up for goal. On its way. It's a big kick. And it goes straight through. He loved that one. The visiting team draw first blood.
That's a really good team goal.
We're back in the middle to resume play. 1 down. The loose ball scooped up. Scoops it up. He likes his chances from here. A mighty effort from there. And it's a goal. Gets his first. A time to celebrate. And don't they get around. Centre bounce. 6 gets it down. With the ball is 6. Wants to keep it moving. Ball up called. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
Thank you. .40 with a punch. Ends up with 10. Thrashes it. He has the ball. That's holding the ball.
Fantastic tackle.
Releases by hand. Picked off the deck. 31 collects it. Gets the loose ball. Bangs it on the boot now. Stuck the mitts out there and held onto it. 20 metres out. Move it on. 9 going for number 1. They get around him after that effort. The visiting team getting out to an early lead.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground.
About to resume play. Tap came from 6. The ball mopped up. Tips it towards half forward. Scoops up the ball. Hunted him down beautifully and wins the free. A-Train got him.
A great defensive effort.
Looks to move it by foot. 13 doesn't take the mark. Dug out by 20. He goes for broke. Oh, what happened there? The visiting team looking good early on. .13 going for number 1. Celebrating hard. The Bulldogs are still down by a couple of goals. The umpire set the bounce to restart the game. Quick hands, and they could be away here. Gives it to 9. They can create from this. Finding the loose ball was McAdam. Gathers it now. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'm liking what I'm seeing at the moment, Hutto. A great game of footy.
23 slots the goal. He loved that one. The Bulldogs have kicked back-to-back goals. The Bulldogs reduced the margin to under a goal. 13 just through it. He doesn't want to let his teammates down with this shot at goal. This will certainly test him from this distance. This shot should be elementary from here. And the ball rolls over the boundary. Ball over the boundary line. Thrown in now. 6 guides it down. There'll be a ball up close to goal. 6 thumped it clear. 26 runs onto the field. It'll be a ball up. Thumped clear. Used the hands and gives away the free. Move it on. 44. A chance to grab the lead for his side. Pretty happy with that one. Back in the middle, has the rucks go at it. 40 just slaps it down. 1 just fends off his opponent. A race for the loose ball. Mops up the loose ball. Has a runner alongside him. A-Train couldn't complete the tackle. The drop punt goes straight between the big sticks. 22 couldn't be happier with that goal. The visiting team get on top again. Back in the middle now. 6 won the hit out. Penetrating handball. Handballs to a teammate on the run. Bone cruncher with a clean collect. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. 16 looking to track down the footy. Pinpoint accuracy from 22. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. Now they lead by 11.
They're looking more.
We're back in motion. 40 thumps it clear. The bounce made it tough. Fends off the tackler. Probing kick inside the 50. 16 runs after this one. Just put his hands in the back of the opponent and it's a free. Releases the handball. The kick releases the pressure. Controlled well off the bounce. 41 slams it onto the boot. Landed in his back on this occasion. Elects to kick. He gives chase to the footy. Gets it away. Seen plenty of it. 13 getting in on the act. Oh, he gets the ups. And now he comes down. The visiting team would love to make the most of this opportunity. He drives it towards goal. A drop punt through the goals. 16 puts his first goal on the board. He's enjoying that goal. The visiting team have 3 in a row. 17 points the difference. 40 finds his man on the move. 6 onto the ball. Receives the handball and takes off. 33 steals possession. Dishes it off. Knocks up his first touch. Hurried kick. Easily takes the mark. 15 got plenty on the kick. They chase after the loose ball. Manufactures the handball. The visiting team are happy about that one. Jarman kicks his first, and that puts them further in front. He celebrates hard after that. About to resume hostilities. Won the hit. Plenty to analyse from the first quarter, Gaz.
The visiting team could come out and started well and shown they have what it takes. The coach will be asking for more of the same for the rest of this one.
Gary, does anything stand out in the stats? Players ready to start the second quarter. Back in the middle now. 40 with a big fist on it. He wins possession. 9 takes the mark. Looking to kick goal number 2. Look at them celebrate that effort. That's 5 in a row for the visiting team. The margin is 29. Does well to cut off the kick. 41, keeping it low. The mark has been taken. A-Train drives the kick. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Decides to kick. Well taken at ground level. Found a way to keep it alive. Couldn't complete the play. Ball out of bounds. We'll get the ball tossed back into play. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
There's not enough effort out there at the minute.
False pen. Thank you.
Well, it'll be a ball up near the boundary line. 40 gets onto the ball. Difficult ball control. Keeps it moving. It's a turnover. 31 uses it by foot. 12 goes with the kick. He gives chase to the footy. 26 hacks it out of there. Finds a target. Chips it towards half forward. 21 looks to build some momentum with this kick. 65 metres out.
Leave it on.
The ball goes out of bounds on the full. 21 heading to the bench. Looks up with the kick. 6 runs after the ball. Getting in the way was 44. Wins the race to the ball. Picks up the loose ball. And the umpire will ball it up. 6 stumps it clear. Takes possession. 4 sends one up towards the wing. Holding the ball. 6 tackles.
Constant pressure and rewarded.
Slams it on the boot. Good body work to win the mark. 65 metres out.
Leave it on.
28 kicks it out, and the ball will be coming back. Drives the kick hard. Ends up marking uncontested. Tries to gain some territory. 2 uses the body well. Elects to kick. 24 there to mop up. He flicks it over, and now 28. What a brilliant tackle. 23 shut him down.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
Uses it across half back. 1 has it. Moves the ball by foot. Ends up turning this ball over. Wants to move it quickly. A strong pack mark.
The visiting team are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
The ball finds the king. Goes by hand. Looks to move it by foot. Can't take the mark. Dug out the loose ball. 31 puts it on the boot. Finds this one all by himself. Goes by foot. The fuse takes it well. His first possession. Picks up the loose ball. Handballs. Great tackle. 33, applying the pressure to 15.
Showing some really good pressure there.
The umpire will ping him for deliberate. 23, running off for a break. Kick by 3. A race for the loose ball. 16, looking to put through another goal. The visiting team lead by 30. Unsure of their next move. Plays on. 48, tucks it into the pocket. Nobody can hold on here. Fantastic chase and tackle. Didn't get away from that tackle.
Fantastic pressure there.
Move it on.
2, going for number 1. Marks now and can send it back. 41, elects to kick. 2, the better man there. He drives it. 10, determined to reach the ball. The tackle deserves the free and gets it. Fails to fend off the tackler.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
Sweeping handball from 40. Gone! What a tackle! 6, applying the pressure.
Big tackle.
Decides to kick. Good mark and looks to send it back.
The visiting team have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
That's holding the ball.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
Goes with the kick. It's a foot race to get this one. Clumsy tackle results in a free kick. Uses it now. Taking a nice grab with quick hands. What a brilliant tackle. Unable to create the space.
Brilliant chase.
Benny kicks it. The mark is taken by Bone Cruncher. Got boot to ball. 31, used the body to take that mark.
The visiting team haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to...
The Bulldogs trailing by 13 at the break.
The visiting team will go into the rooms at half-time with plenty of confidence and back themselves for the second half.
What do the stats tell us, Gad? Second half action about to commence. We're back in the middle to resume play. Taps it down. 16 keeps coming. Goes by hand. Picked off by 6. A bit too hard with the push, and it's a free kick. Opportunity once again for the Bulldogs to put one through. Testing shot outside 50.
Move it on.
The kick goes out on the full from 21. Chose to kick it. 17 with an easy mark. Puts it on the boot. 23 takes the mark. Uncontested. With a driving kick. Takes an uncontested mark. The Fuse kicks hard along the boundary line. The kick from 3. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Yeah, he's barely touched the ball, Hunter.
That one rams into the post. Can't make the most of that chance. Margin in a really tricky situation. 20 looking for options now. The King wins the marking contest. Moves it by foot. He gets above the crowd. Uses it by foot. Nice mark under pressure. 26 moves it now. Bit unlucky as the umpire pays deliberate. 19 making his way onto the field. Puts boot to ball. 22 had it, lost it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
That's right, Hutto. He just can't seem to get into the game.
6 having an impact right now.
He is doing everything right.
Had plenty of the ball. 13 with a brilliant rundown tackle. Putting on the pressure was 13.
Great tackle.
The Bulldogs fans would love to see this one sail through. 35 metres out.
Move it on.
A chance to put a second goal on the board. Margin in a really tricky situation.
The visiting team have turned the ball over a lot trying to play aggressively. It's where they turn it over, which doesn't make it as dangerous.
23 didn't see what was coming.
Big tackle.
Move it on.
He takes the shot. That kick hits the post. Margin in a really tricky situation. Stands tall and marks.
Move it on.
McAdam hammers it at goal. A great mark taken there. Sinks the slipper into it. 13 presents and takes the mark.
The visiting team are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Puts boot to ball. Good mark there. 22 quickly onto the boot. The mark is taken by 9. He's a long way from home, but he might have the wheels.
Move it on.
Out on the full.
Down the full.
48 keeps that one low. Going for goal number 2. Unable to put that one through. The lead is now 28. Players move as they look to provide an option. A stab kick from 48. Gets into a good position to take that. Chooses to play on. Drops the mark. Umpire circling and pings him. 21 applies the tackle.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
Uses it by foot. Terrific mark there. Sinks the slipper into it. 23 wins the ball in the air. Decides to play on. Does well to cut off the kick.
The visiting team have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of the game if they're to stay on top.
Got boot to ball. Found space for an easy mark. Kick by 4. He wins the ball in the air. 13 uses it by foot. Mops up the loose ball. Just gets the kick away. Takes a simple grab. Hook the kick wide and a behind. They'd have to take those half chances. The Bulldogs produce the margin. Ready to bring it back into play. Marking in space was Bone Cruncher. Manufactures a handball. 23 has a teammate on the move. Receives the handball and takes off. 24 clears the ball from the contest. McAdam doesn't want to let his teammates down with this kick. 40 metres out.
Move it on.
He might kick a goal. Offline for a behind. And they continue to miss these opportunities. .26 takes a strong mark. Gets onto the kick. The umpire pings him here. The kick from 41. Mr. Football couldn't keep his hands on it. He pops through the goal. They are starting to stamp their dominance on this game. 3 enjoying that goal. That's 6 in a row for the visiting team. 32 points the difference. The loose ball picked up. 9 wins the ball in the air. Already kicked a couple of goals. This for number 3. Gets some reward for his efforts. The visiting team beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 62-24.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. It's been a clearance game, and right now, the visiting team are on top in that area.
The game is back underway. Guides it down. 3, hurried kick. Not much time remaining in this quarter. He's excited about that one. The visiting team starting to exert some dominance now. They lead 68-24. Slapped away. Somehow got the handball away. Has a man running for him. Looks up with a kick. And the mark will be paid. 35 metres out. Always looked like a behind. The visiting team lead the ball. The visiting team take the upper hand in the final term. They lead by 45.
The visiting team will be looking to not only hold their lead, but they want to put this beyond doubt early and run away.
Let's see what this last quarter throws up.
Can't afford any mistakes from here. They have to be perfect.
Clears the contest. Is in his possession. Ball picked up. He looks like he needs a spell. Just gave it away. Now it's a ball up.
I hate to say it, Hutto, but this game is over.
9 cuts it off. 23 picks up the loose ball. 23 failed to get rid of it and is penalised. Great tackle.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
Elects to kick. Takes the mark.
They can take the sting right out of the game here.
9 gathers it now. Slams it onto the boot. Great mark under pressure. You'd expect this one to sail through the middle.
Leave it on.
13 needs to deliver a goal with this chance. The Bulldogs close the gap to 44.
The visiting team have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. It's why they're still in front.
Couldn't get the hand pass away, so he just threw it. 19 needs to execute this shot at goal. Margin in a really tricky situation. 20 searching for a teammate, plays on. 20 throws the ball away. Normally a pretty good kick. Let's see what he can do here. 20 metres from home. Looks like he might run around and open up the angle. 19 must kick this goal. The Bulldogs behind by 42. Ready to bring it back into play. Ends up turning this ball over. 45 metres out.
Leave it on.
Looking to kick goal number 2. Fantastic goal by 44. They get a desperately needed goal. His teammates rush over. The Bulldogs produce the margin. Hammers it. Fighting hard was 9. Wants to keep it moving. Intercepted by Benny. 2 wins the foot race. Well picked up. Sends it clear of the contest.
Let him up. Well.
And now we'll have a ball up. What can you tell us, Gaz?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
My ball, says the umpire. 1 down. With the ball now. The crowd roar for holding the ball.
A great defensive effort.
So what can the Bulldogs do with this opportunity in front of goal? Might be too far out to score. Stabs at the kick. A chance to gather the ball. 10 gains possession. Kicks hurriedly. Picked up under pressure. 23 gets a quick kick away. 12 couldn't snaffle it. The loose ball scooped up. 13 now heading to the bench for a break. Ball up in the centre square. 6 thumps it forward. He's gone. Didn't get away from the tackle.
Showing some really good pressure there.
17 kicks it. Simply outplayed his opponent.
The visiting team are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
4 drives a low kick. Decides to keep it alive. Kicks the ball deep. Jarman got under it. Takes a few deep breaths before this important kick. 40 metres from home.
Move it on.
Goes for the goals. Good-looking kick off the boot, and it's sailed through.
Yes, Hutto.
Puts his second on the board. They stretch their lead with that effort. They get around him after that effort.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. That's a really good team goal.
Back with another centre bounce. 6 clears the contest. Has it now.
High footy.
Ball up in the centre square.
Well, this game is really getting out of hand.
Thumps it clear. Releases by hand. He gets his hands on the footy. 1 tackles well and wins a free. 1 creates all sorts of problems for his opponent.
Great tackling technique.
Sweeping handball. 13 going to be penalised here. Unable to create the space.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
The ball spills to 19.
Thank you.
Umpire calls for the ball. Won the hit out. He gains possession. Going for goal number 1. 28 puts another one through. They kick the goal to stem the flow. Are we about to see a shift in this game? Smiles all round.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. The Bulldogs are getting beaten around the contest. Rectifying that problem is key to them gaining control of this match.
We resume hostilities. Guides it down. 1 finds possession. Gets it away. 40 now.
High footy.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Taps it down. Didn't fumble. Heads long with that kick. 19 takes the mark. Chose to kick it. 21 runs after the ball. 17 wins the foot race. The Fuse lobs the handball. 10 runs them down. 10 plays the tackle.
Beautiful tackle, Hutto.
Decides to kick. 21 marks.
The visiting team haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
28 earns the free for that tackle.
Outstanding pressure.
Fans crossing their fingers, hoping he can put this one through the big sticks. Needs a big kick if he's going to put this through. They'll be pleased with that effort. A nice long goal. He acknowledges the crowd. The Bulldogs have kicked the last 2 goals. The Bulldogs now only trail by 30. Winning it was 6, taken by 24. Tough one to handle for Benny. Goes with the kick. Gathered by the King. 48 gets the handball away. Goes for territory. A chance to reload the attack now. The Fuse moves it now. Hands that ball to the opposition. Wins himself a free for that tackle. Charged down by 24.
Fantastic tackle.
Strong mark in the contest. 48 drives the kick. 23 marks in a bit of space. The Bulldogs need to work on their performance for next week. Gary, any final thoughts?
Had they taken their chances more, it would have been a much tighter contest.